I promised you a productivity hacks video. If you're anything like me, you might also be determined to have and do it all, and for me that means being a full-time mom and growing my business. But trying to do all the things has its struggles. Maybe you constantly feel like you're behind or spinning your wheels and you're just super stressed out because there's always so much to do. Now, I can't help you with the never-ending to-do list. I have one of those too. There's always going to be more stuff to do. But I can tell you about some time management and productivity hacks that I've implemented in my business in order to work less and make more, which means that I have more time to spend with my family and actually get some quiet time at the end of the day. Most importantly, I want this to be a no stress zone. That's how I try to run my business and my life. So here's 5 things that I've implemented that help me maintain this no stress zone in both work and life. Hey, if you don't know me, I'm Jill Wise, conversion copywriter, brand and marketing strategist, and business coach. And through both my Done For You studio and my education platform, I've worked with, coached, and taught literally hundreds of entrepreneurs how to make good money online. But part of making good money online is being more efficient in your day-to-day. So that's what this video is all about. Make sure you remember to like and subscribe, and then comment below which of these hacks you're going to implement first. I can't wait for you to feel better in your business and then watch how that helps you in your life. Okay, so let's get into the 5 things that I implemented in my business to work less and make more. The first one, which is so easy for anybody to set up and is relevant for most types of businesses, is a scheduler for calls. So that means that clients can book into my calendar without me having to do anything. They just book their meeting times as needed or as relevant to their agreement, and all I had to do was set it up in the beginning and then make sure that my actual Google Calendar is up to date with my current commitments. So that means that I have set times throughout the week where I'm available for meetings, and I schedule my life around this, or rather I schedule these blocks around my life. And then that way I know that clients can just find times within those available windows. And as they book those times, it populates onto my calendar and I don't have to do anything. I just show up at the meetings. So this is one instance where tech is so helpful. And yeah, like as long as my calendar is up to date in terms of like any appointments that I have, or like I put my gym times into my calendar, as long as it's up to date with all of that, then there's no problems at all. And I don't have to be like, hey, are you available at this time next Monday? And then, oh wait, somebody else wants that time, and just like all of that kerfuffle of scheduling, it's not on me. The next one is kind of related, and that is a schedule for my work time. So I try to time block everything as much as I possibly can into my calendar. Of course, that's a little bit difficult these days because my schedule is kind of dictated by the little one running around, but I at least kind of know when-ish she'll be napping or sleeping, and then that's when I like to get a lot of my work done. So everything is time blocked and everything is in the calendar. I think I already mentioned that like I'll even put when I'm going to the gym or like when I'm doing a typical morning routine, and then I just have this kind of system that I can loosely follow throughout the day, and it really helps at the end of the day because then I can get so much more done. Side note, if this is something that you are interested in, you can steal my actual schedule and like see when I have all these time blocks and so much more in what I call the 6-figure schedule download, and I'll link that below. Tip number 3 is that I have SOPs for me and my team. Everything, and I mean absolutely everything, has standard operating procedures. I firmly believe that everything can be systemized if you look at it in the right way. So that means that every single task that happens in my business, either for the business itself or for clients or anything else in between, everything has a typical process that we follow or a workflow that we follow, and then we track everything in ClickUp. So that means that everything's in one place, so we can see status updates, we can see if there's any holdups, we can see if there's any comments or anything that people need from me to make things happen. Honestly, it is great. And like I said, we use ClickUp in my business, but you can choose like any project management tool that you think will be a good fit for you. Tip number 4 might seem kind of counterintuitive, but it is having a solid morning routine. And I promise that this will positively impact your business because you'll start your day on the right foot, regardless of what it is that you're doing that day. I used to have a super strict 5 a.m. morning routine and I loved it. And now my days obviously look a little bit different because I'm taking care of the little one, but I still try to be really intentional with that time. So for me lately, my morning routine is more like get the baby up, get him changed, feed him, get him ready for the day. Then while he's set up with his toys, I'll put a load of laundry on and I'll make my coffee and I'll sit down with my journal and I'll make my to-do list for the day and I'll just check in with where I'm at. Then together we might do breakfast and playtime and then nap time, and then that's when my work starts. But because I have this morning routine that includes looking at my to-do list or making my to-do list for the day, when he goes down for his nap, I know exactly what I'm going to be doing with my solo time so I can be the most efficient and productive possible. Because if you are a mom to little ones, you know that sometimes that nap is like 30 minutes and sometimes it is 2 hours. So you just need to know how to prioritize with the time that you have. But in general, the cool thing is that you get to decide what your day looks like, and it starts with your mornings. And then the final hack that is super easy, and honestly you can implement it in like an afternoon, is setting up something like canned emails to save time in your inbox. I automated a lot of our client workflows, and then I took everything one step further by creating on-brand canned emails. Now I personally save so much time in my inbox, and whenever my team is communicating with clients on our behalf, everything is on brand. So everything feels the same for them. Like it's creating a really great customer experience for them while helping us save time. So me and my team can refer to this library of canned emails so that everything feels super cohesive for them, but then we know exactly what we should be saying at each step throughout the process. And lucky for you, you can actually steal these exact canned emails that we use in my business, and I will leave the link below for you. If you like this and you want to learn more about productivity and efficiency and growing your business, I have a few other videos that I think you're going to like, specifically about how I used Dubsado to save time and how I went about hiring and growing my team. And I'll leave those videos linked for you in the description too. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave that comment below of which of these tips you're going to implement first. I am so excited for you to feel so much better in your business, and I can't wait for you to see how that impacts your life too. And as always, thank you so much for watching.